Hey guys, welcome to Beware the Awakening, to the called Undead Impulse, featuring the new Ampharos, Team Rocket's Ampharos, with an ability that allows you to put 4 damage counter on your opponent's Pokemon each time they play a Pokemon from their hand to evolve one of their Pokemons, and that actually punishes them for evolving from their hand. And then we got our Plusle Minun combo, Buddy Pulse, to basically punish them each time they attach an energy from their hand as well. We got our Spiky Energy to punish them each time they hit our Pokemon with that special energy attached. They get punished by 2 damage counters, so punishing them 3 times, so that we get to do big damage with our Lycanroc by evolving using its ability to attach energy from the discard pile, an auto acceleration move ability, using its attack for a one-hit knockout. All we need is 6 damage counters on their stage 2 EX for a one-hit KO. We got 2 copies of our Lycanroc. We also are playing 3 copies of 𝑷𝑻𝑪𝒻𝑣 to basically reset their Pokemon, forcing them to get punished again if they evolve a second time, or if they play TM Evolution, we can force them to get punished the first time with Ampharos' ability, so that we get to do enough damage or Devo the second time to basically get multi-price KO. So the main way we're getting out our Ampharos is not with Rare Candy. We have our Rabsca PAL. The evolved Rabsca has an attack Revival Blessing that actually allows you to put a Pokemon directly onto your bench from your discard pile for only 1 colorless. So it's a stage 1 Pokemon. We need our Salvatore. We have our 𝑧𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄 as well to force our hands so that we get the Salvatore early and evolve it instantly for us to play Revival Blessing on our first turn, pulling out the Ampharos during Pokemon checkup, right? Sorry, pulling out the Ampharos before passing our turn, essentially activating his ability before they get to evolve their Pokemon. So before our opponent's second turn, we already have Ampharos in play. So now we're going to do Brilliant Blender to discard our Ampharos, and also cards that we don't need, Call Bell for later on in the game. Spiky Energy actually needs to be in the discard pile as well, so make sure you discard that early. Don't discard 3 copies though, because all you need is 2 in the discard pile for you to play Spiky Clad, for your Lycanroc to have enough energies to attack with, and also to set up for your next rock as well. So the first one is going to be a bit tricky just because they can do a boss or counter catcher, what have you. I don't think counter catcher works though, unless if we do the Devo early. So if they don't target your bench Rockruff, if they kind of just dismiss it, then hopefully you get your first KO against the stage 2. Otherwise, you can still play on your TM Devo. Hopefully, hoping against hope they don't play that counter catcher. But yeah, this was a really difficult deck to build. I was circling between Monkey Dory, Venture Bomb, and Mr. Mime, Bonsly. I think for this game we had a Bonsly for confusion. So it's a baby Pokemon with 0 attack cost. It does a 10 damage attack for the confusion effect, essentially forcing your opponent to flip a coin each time they attack. If they flip a tails, you get extra damage in the game, or you can actually force them to retreat by discarding their energy, using the retreat cost to retreat, and then switch back to the active, forcing them to reattach energy and get punished by Minun's ability once more before playing your TM Devo, So that's kind of a interesting way of getting enough damage in the game for us to play on the multi-KO with our Devo, using Venture Bomb and Monkey Dory as well. But the thing is, we don't have the space for Dory, unless if we want to cut out the 𝑧𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄. If we cut out 𝑧𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄, we might not be able to pull off first turn Revival Blessing with the Salvatore. If you go first though, it could be easier without the Billy. So I don't know. If you go first, you can do it on your second turn before they play the TM Evolution. If they play the Evolution, remember you have to play your TM Devo more than once. I did thought of playing Jamming Tower for this deck, but I don't think there's any point, just because we need the Artisan also if they play Stadium in their deck as well. If they play the Stadium, like Town Store, they can search for their TM Evo and then use that tool card. So there's not really much point playing that Jamming Tower, I don't think. But yeah, let's focus on the game right now. They're playing a Memosoin EX with Pidgeot and Salamence, which is pretty cool. Pidgeot is actually weak towards Watchtower now. We got Team Rocket's Watchtower, which actually locks 𝑧𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄's ability as well. A lot of colorless Pokemon, is actually big in standard right now. Like Noctowl, we have Squavit, We got 𝑧𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒄 cards gets locked by that one stadium in any control decks that you want to play. I think we played the Watchtower for our Arbok deck, if you want to check that out in our channel, so that was pretty fun. But yeah, it's actually scary now. But there are other draw options like 𝑬𝒂𝒐𝒍𝒂𝒓𝒄, Mew EX, Cleffa, I guess, Lucky Helmet. We used to have Gift Energy, Lucky Egg, but now we're stuck with Lucky Helmet and Enriching Energy. How terrible is the format right now? But yeah, I'm not allowed to complain though, because otherwise everyone, like the bots come crashing, you know? The bots come crashing, bruv. Jesus. So now they got the Pidgeotto in the active. Our Rabsca is still in play. Are we gonna play the Venture Bomb? We have a Mime in our hand. Shaman is not able to find a spot on the bench, unfortunately, because we got no more Thornton in format. We got Penny, but I don't think we can fit that card into this list because we're not doing Pokegear anymore. There's no like transceiver for regular supporters. We used to have what's it called, PokeNav. Now we got Team Rocket's transceiver, which is completely moronic if you ask me. You get to search for any of your Team Rocket supporter card. How moronic is that? You get to search for Giovanni, you get to search for Archer, you get to search for any trainer card with Petrol. Wow, this game is absolutely stupid. Play Team Rocket's deck and you will definitely win. Are they gonna finally start evolving the Memo? They're getting punished for attaching. And switch. So I think we matched up against Ho-Oh a couple times, which is pretty annoying. That's the reason we got no more Venture Bombs in this list. Now we have Vengeful Punch instead. I think we still have one copy of the bomb, just to, you know, just to be a little cheeky. And we got the Mime still in the game. No more Bonsly. No Cleffa either, but a lot more supporter cards. Ampharos, Dark Impulse, punishing the Shelgon. And Shelgon's gonna do some damage here. Not realizing that we got the spiky energy. And that's a free KO right there. I think we should start attacking his ability. Sometimes attacking with the Billy is not a bad idea with your jet energy. We actually are doing darkness for this deck just because with the vessel. Just because we got Monkey Dory. And Rod actually allows you to shuffle back your basic energy. Now we got no more basic energies. We have 4 jet just to push our Rellor into the active for Salvatore, helping us play the attack on our first turn going second, or on our second turn going first. And then we got 2 reversal for either our second Rabsca. You can still play a second Rabsca with your Salvatore reversal, and then do Psychic for 50 damage. I think, no, it's only 50 damage. I thought it's 40 plus. So Psychic does 50 damage, confusing your opponent's active Pokemon, and that's it. It doesn't do extra damage, which is a bit of a shame. The other Rabsca, the one with the spherical shield ability, that one has a Psychic for one grass cost. You get to do a different sort of Psychic that does 40 damage plus 30 more, if I'm not mistaken, for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. And we've got the other Rabsca EX from the new set that does 20 base plus 90 more for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon, which is pretty cool. We're not doing the new Rabsca EX for this list. I did thought of it, but eventually decide against it because you could actually Salvatore to attack with that thing as well. But then the energy cost is a bit ridiculous. 250 HP is quite bad as well, but I don't know, you know? You could think about playing the Rabsca for this deck. I did think of a bunch of other stage 1 Pokemons that work with Salvatore instead of Lycanroc, but then I feel like Lycanroc is the best way to use this combo to kind of benefit from the damage counter placements and also add an extra mode of punishment with the spiky energy. Another alternative is you could use the other muck, the old muck that actually increases your opponent's attack and retreat cost by 1 colorless for 1 darkness cost. So the bad thing about that card though is that it requires a basic energy, it requires luminous, and you can't do jet anymore. I mean, you could still do 2 or 3 copies, but then it would be a lot more difficult for you to push your Rabsca into the active without a solid 4. If you want to play like rescue board, Grimer has 2 colorless retreat, so everything else has 1 colorless. If you get stuck with Grimer in the active though and didn't draw out your jet energy with your Squawk ability, if you had the rescue board instead at the top 6 card of your deck, then you wouldn't be able to retreat your Grimer, which would be pretty bad. So yeah, that's one of the reasons, but I think I'll just leave you guys to focus on the game now because I'm really late on editing. We actually missed the deck review as well earlier, but yeah, I think you guys get the gist of this combo. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. Please like, share, and subscribe if you really like this combo, and leave comments, you know, just to help the channel out. We'll see you next time. Have a great day, and bye everyone! Bye.